And then secondly, in the go and make a difference, I would really like it if every person who considers Cornerstone their home church had a place of service here in the church, but also a place of service where we are going out and making a difference as well. And to that end, I want to tell you about an opportunity to introduce someone to you that is related to that kind of service. So Lisa Pratt is our guest today. Come on up, Lisa. Let me grab a mic for you. Lisa is the executive director, is that what they call you, of CityHope, and she's going to tell you about what CityHope is and what it does, and then maybe if I have opportunity, I'll tell you what I really like about it. Okay. So, oh, yeah, I stole it when you weren't around. Thank you. So, Lisa Pratt, welcome her, everybody.
Thank you, everybody, for letting me come and share today. Yeah, I just wanted to try to quickly introduce her.
You're going to be a little bit closer to the mic.
Okay.
There we go.
I'm going to try to quickly introduce you to CityHope of New Hampshire. So this is a nonprofit formed in about 2020 that was birthed out of Centerpoint Church. It's to meet the growing needs that we were seeing in our help and healing ministries. And we help in a variety of ways, but the most important part of it is through relationships with people. Which could sound kind of strange, but there's a lot of people out there that don't have anybody in their life to have as a relationship with. So our mission is to help and mentor those experiencing financial vulnerabilities. We do that through a food pantry, which is actually more like a party twice a month than a food pantry. We do it through financial assistance. People come to our drop-in hours and they can apply for financial assistance, or it could be assistance with filling out rental applications. We've done role-playing for jobs with people. It can be, we've washed a cat for somebody who's living in their car with the cat. So this is just trying to be there, and we're quite often the final place that people go because every other door that they've gone for to get some help has been shut on them. So we do it through, we have a monthly gathering, which is another party. We play games, and it's just a place for people who need a place to belong and who want a community to come out and be together. And we do it through our Getting Ahead program, which is really exciting. That is, it's an international program, but we bring together people who are in poverty, and it's a rigorous curriculum that they go through while they are exploring their personal experience with poverty, and also the things in their community that actually hold them back from being able to get out of their situation. And then we bring together a steering committee of influencers in the city, which our police chief and our fire chief and the head of human services and a pastor and different people come together, and they get to meet the people in poverty, and they have conversations. They have real conversations about how we can make change so that those who have less have opportunity to improve their lives. And one of the reasons I wanted to come today and introduce what we're doing to all of you is we're going around and we're asking people for prayer. We need lots and lots of prayer, and we know that none of the work that we're doing will really make a difference unless we have the power of God and the blessings of God behind the work. What we say to the folks that we're working with is we see you, we hear you, and you don't have to do it alone, because there are so many people out there that don't have an advocate and they don't have someone to walk with them for the long haul. And that's one of the most important pieces. We do coaching. So we have some people that need more help than maybe help with the utility bill. They need somebody to walk with them through challenges for over a couple of years. So, that's pretty much wrapping up what we do. We also love volunteers, if anybody wanted to volunteer. And I would want to say quickly, one way that you could also help out is we're just partnered with an organization called Gut Sneakers. And what they do is they're trying to keep old sneakers from ending up in landfills. So for every pair of used sneakers donated to us, they give us money. They give CityHope funds. It's not huge funds, but if you think to get somebody a background check, for example, it's only $25. That's only a few pairs of used sneakers. So there's a bin upstairs.
Okay.
In a United Baptist.
So it's probably in the lobby.
It's in their church lobby.
Okay,
They're going to move it out into the other lobby this week, I think.
Okay, and that'll be available for how long?
Indefinitely right now.
Okay, always available. Okay, the thing that I love about City Hope was the first thing that you mentioned when you first introduced this idea to our pastors fellowship, and the key word was relationships. Because when we started the church, I wanted to be a resource to people who were in need. And so I would take the calls and I would talk to people, and it was a lot of work to do adequate. Does that mean we're under a tornado warning? Okay, good. Oh, flash flood. Okay. I think we'll be okay. All right, everybody. Okay. So, what was that?
Since we're in the basement, I'll make the sound of water coming down.
Yeah. If we hear the sound of water coming down the stairs, then we'll do something. No, the idea of relationships, because it would take a lot of time to do due diligence, because you just can't give money to everybody that calls, and I would find that it would take a lot of work, and that the people that we would hear from were in chronic emergency status. They were in constant crisis. And so what people really need who find themselves in that situation is something exactly like you described. Somebody that can come alongside of them and walk them through the whole process, not just fill out paperwork and give them money, but to actually mentor and be there as a friend, as a mentor, as a resource. And so I love that. So this is one of the ways, the main way now, that we are impacting our community when people call with needs. When they call me, I can refer them to City Hope because I know they have the resources and will do the due diligence and will actually truly help people who are actually truly in need. So I would encourage you, if you are interested in doing something to make a difference, and the people that are in crisis and in need are the kind of people that really tug at your heart, to consider that. So Lisa has left several pieces of information. They're over there between the snacks and the check-in box, so be sure to pick something up before you go. And thank you so much for the work that you do. And thank you for coming this morning.